Like a name, pronouns are a fundamental part of a person's identity. They are a primary way that people identify each other. Using correct pronouns communicates that we see and respect a person for who they are. Nelson v. Goodbery Restaurant Group Limited, 2021. There is one scenario that nearly every single trans person is familiar with in modern society: accidental misgendering. It is feared by both trans people and cis allies alike. For trans people, it is a sign of danger, that the world does not perceive them the way they actually are. It can, and often does, worsen any pre-existing dysphoria. The BCHRT in Goodbery made the point that discriminatory harassment, such as intentional misgendering, can be as harmful as physical violence and should not be treated as less serious. For cis allies, it is often equivalated as a sign of previously unseen prejudice. Their reputation as an ally, an overall good person, could be called into question, alongside the emotional guilt of having accidentally hurt someone. It is an uncomfortable situation for everyone involved and requires handling that most people are unsure how to deliver. In the worst-case scenario, this can bring unwanted attention, tension, and even danger into the mix. Hello. My name is Kermmitt Crowley. You may know me as Kermit the Corvid. I am a trans man, and I would like to share a system that I have come up with that I call the Misgender jar system. The Misgender jar system is one that I have come up with and use regularly as a trans person to try and combat the uncomfortableness around accidental misgendering for all parties involved. It's not a perfect system, but I hope that it can help. The rules around the misgender jar are simple. Anytime a person is misgendered, trans or not, the person who has done the misgendering must either A, pay the misgendered person $1 or previously agreed on amount, or B, do something that the misgendered person agrees has made them laugh enough or satisfied enough for the debt to be written off. This can be something like letting them draw a silly tattoo on your arm that you have to keep on for like an hour or something. You know? It is important, by the way, to establish that the misgendered person has the ultimate authority in the system. So you can't just like say, oh, you laughed, therefore my debt is cleared. The trans person has to actually say whether or not it's cleared. It's also really important to clarify that the use of they/them pronouns does count as misgendering if the person in question does not use they/them pronouns. This music is really serious, sorry. There's often, where was I? There's often a misconception among allies that they/them is universal, and while it's always encouraged that you use they/them if you are unsure of someone's pronouns, not every person, trans or not, uses they/them. Speaking as a trans person who doesn't use they them pronouns myself, being referred to with they them pronouns affects me the same as if I were referred to by my birth pronouns, regardless of the intent. All of this being said, every trans person on Earth is aware of how hard it can be to get pronouns right. I myself have messed up countless times, and will most likely mess up 1,000 times more. But just because it's difficult doesn't excuse it, nor does it excuse giving up or trying to find a way around it. For example, using a person's name instead of pronouns. I don't know about anybody else, but I can always tell when somebody is using my name instead of my pronouns. It's incredibly awkward, and it just ends up feeling the same as misgendering outright. Also, this system is not meant to bring shame to anybody involved. It's purely meant to turn the situation into something that can be laughed about and easily rectified. I drew on the concept of a swear jar in the hopes that the person being misgendered is not hurt as badly, and with an added hope of helping to train the misgenderer into using the correct pronouns more. I really hope this helps for anybody struggling with misgendering. If anybody is still confused or would like more information on misgendering or gender stuff in general, I have provided some links down below that should hopefully help. And I highly recommend checking those out. I know how hard it can be, but I also know that this system has helped me immensely. It doesn't change the fact that getting misgendered still hurts, but it has kept it from causing more lingering harm and has helped me feel like I'm able to gain some form of emotional rectification when it occurs. I no longer feel helpless or resigned to letting it happen, nor do I feel as scared to call it out when it does. And I really hope that this system can offer some empowerment to any other trans or gender not conforming people watching this. You deserve to be referred to accurately and deserve to feel confident enough to call people out for a mistake that can have such profound effects on our mental health. Best of luck and all my support. Things get better. Stick around to see. Alright. If you like this video, it would mean a lot to me if you subscribed. I'm not very active on YouTube, but I'm hoping to grow this channel with time. If you would like to see more of my content, you can find down in the description. I will put links to my Twitch account where I stream fairly often, as well as my Twitter. Yeah. Thank you for watching and listening, and I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, night, or whatever time it is there. All right. Bye-bye.